Oh, hi everyone. Time to make the donuts. Let's get up. Ugh. Grab my hat here. All right. I wasn't anxious. Anyway, yeah. So I am back with another video, and it is vlog style video time. And we're gonna sit down. We're gonna relax, and we're gonna talk some toys. Because why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? You right there. I see you. I'm pointing right. Poke you. I want to poke you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Poke. 1, 2, 3. Poke. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So I shot 2 reviews on my iPad. I'm having a really bad week when it comes to technology. I don't know what's going on. My computer is still in limbo. My friend came and took a look at it, and I had to order a new motherboard. Don't get me started with that whole situation. And then I tried to shoot some reviews on here using iMovie and editing them through iMovie. And then it said that there was too much other data taking up as far as gigabytes go. So now I have to try and figure out how the hell to get the other off of my iPad because it won't let me upload an edited review. So I might just have to shoot some more of my reviews, just kind of a one-shot deal like this, at least until I get my new motherboard in the mail. And then take this to the iStore and have them fix it, because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to that. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. That'll help a lot. I would appreciate the help. But yeah, so this is where I'm at. Sorry, I know that's really bright and annoying, so I'm going to try and shimmy this that way, and then I'll sit over here. Okay, there. That's a little bit less bright in your eyes. Okay. God, these light bulbs are so bright. Why? Anyway. All right, so I actually shot a bunch of custom action figure videos, and I was editing that, and it was about 39 minutes, and then it said it wouldn't allow me to upload the review. I had to cut the review in half because it was only allowing me 15-minute increments from iMovie, and I think that's because it wasn't linked to my Google account, which, I mean, I put out over an hour worth of content in one video before. It's never been a problem. But anyway, I can't shoot anything with my regular camera because of the computer. It's a disaster. Anyway, so technical difficulties, just deal with me, or bear with me, I should say, for a little bit. So I ended up having to delete the custom action figure video, and I wanted to do like a collaboration. So I might, and most of the figures that I had in the review, or in the showcase, I want to call it, were figures that I've already reviewed in the past. So you can go check those out. Pretty much every single Marvel, I said that weird, Marvel action figure review, as far as a custom goes, all my custom Marvel figures have a review. So you can go back in my archive, my video archive, and check that out if you want to. I still have well over 1,000 videos, so you guys can check out as far as content goes. So even if I'm not uploading content on a regular basis, you guys can still go check out all my older reviews. A lot of them are funny to watch because of how I would shoot them and how unprofessional some of my early stuff was. Anyway, I say a lot. I gotta stop doing that. I stopped it for a while, and then it started creeping back. Anywho, I almost said it. Anyway, and now I'm saying anyway a lot. Oh boy, I'm starting to realize what I'm saying over and over again. Trying to segue into the next thing. So what I'll do today is I will do my top 10. I'll keep sticking with the WWE figures just for these last 2 videos. I know I've kind of been sticking with that. I actually did a Marvel video last time, but the first video. So I will do my top 10 favorite 80s, early 90s action figures. Kind of the, I guess I'll call it the silver-ish age for WWE, WWF, WWE. And then we'll go into the new generation era after that. But let's do top 10. Now, this is tough because there's so many good figures in here for that era, too. It is very tough to pick these out. But I do want to do it from the earliest age to... Well, actually, I started at modern, so I guess I could go Attitude Era next. I can go reverse order. Because there's not a whole lot of Ruthless Aggression figures, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a few that I have, like, there's like Edge and Eddie Guerrero and John Morrison, RVD, Brock Lesnar, but there's not, like, at least worthy of a top 10 that, as far as that goes. And I don't have a Batista from that era. I only have Batista from, what was it, like 2014. So, Blue Tista, actually, he's called. So I will stick with that. I've already done a top 10 of Star Wars, and I want to do a Star Wars related video because I want to do the, trifecta. I do want to do a DC Universe Classics one, but I have to get them all out because they're kind of stored away right now. I have to get them all out, and that's going to be like, I want that to be like a more professional video. I want that to look good because I love DC Universe Classics. It's one of the reasons why I started doing action figure reviews was for DC Universe Classics. Like the second review I think I did ever was I think the DC Superheroes Black and Gray Batman. He's still, in my book, the best Batman as far as DC UC style goes. But I do want to do that video. I want it to be professional for you guys. I want it to look really good because I'm very passionate about that line, and I have about 98% of all of them. So I want to make that look really good for you guys. So I'll stick to the wrestling stuff for the little bit less professional, a little bit more shooting from the hip, live style, vlog style. Okay, I'm going to be kind of off camera here for a little bit. Actually, it's not too bright over there, is it? It's not too bright. There we go. Like right here is good. Hope you guys. It still looks a little meh. So I'll move this over. I'll move this over here. There we go. Attaboy. There we go. That's better. Cool. All right. So I will go with. We'll go with Attitude Era. I'm pretty sure I have the majority of the Attitude Era figures, so we'll do. And there's not really that many. But we'll still do a top 10. I'll make it work. And this is tough because I haven't thought about this list ahead of time, which I probably should have. But we'll go with that. And I'm trying to think, Attitude Era. Do I want to include Shawn Michaels? Because he's technically not Attitude Era. Because Attitude Era started... Some people say it started, and I know I'm babbling here. Some people say it started in November of 97 after Shawn Michaels beat Bret Hart. But officially, if you go on the website, I think it actually started... I'm pretty sure it said it started either in January of 98 or after Stone Cold Steve Austin beat Shawn Michaels. So I can include a Shawn Michaels figure if I wanted to. Maybe I will. Just, what the hell? Why not, right? But it's only one, I promise. So, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, cool. Cool beans. So first up, number 10... I got to take a little bit of a deep look here because this is tough. There are so many cool figures in here. I'm going to have to put you over here, right? And then I'm going to have to bring you in here because you're pretty cool. And you, sir. Of course, you're higher up on the list, you. Ooh. Oh, I don't have a Rikishi, so he definitely won't be on here. That's one of the few that I don't have, which I need to get. Boy, this is a tough one, huh? This is a tough one. I'm not going to put you on the list. You can go on the list. And you can go on the list. And you can go on the list. And you can go on the list. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 so far. Ooh, I got to put you on the list. 8. And then we'll go with... this is tough, guys and gals. We'll go with 9 and 10. You two, come here. I'm going to have to throw a tag team on there. There's not too many tag teams. And I can't put certain people on there because they're kind of... All right, so here's my top 10 favorite Attitude Era WWE Elite action figures. What are we in? It's 11 minutes in, and I'm just starting to show you figures. Good job, Anthony. Great job, ODC. Anyway, all right, so number 10. Oh, boy, this is really tough, man. This is a tough one. And I'm not going to go by bias because I felt like kind of last time with my top 10, I tended to go a little bit more by bias, by who's my favorite wrestler as opposed to the figure's quality. Because I probably should have put the Usos at number 1 and over AJ Styles. But nonetheless, I digress. Let us go to Let Us Alone. Number 10, I will go with Mankind. And this is, I can't remember what series this is, but he does come with Mr. Sacco. Sacco! But he is a great looking figure. I really enjoy this. This is the sweatpants version where he did win the WWF title from Triple H on Raw after Stone Cold came out and crackalacked Triple H over the head. Or was that The Rock? That wasn't Triple H. That was The Rock. What's wrong? Oh, no. Yeah, that was The Rock. Oh, my God. What? Anyway, this is when he beat The Rock on Raw in, yeah. So this is a really cool figure. Oh, you dropped your belt, you dingus. Actually, DX helped Mankind win that match because the corporation came out and got involved. There we go. Now it won't come out of his hand. No, it won't move at all. But really awesome figure. Let me get focused here. Awesome figure. Great belt. Love Mr. Sacco. Just fantastic overall. And there is the whole figure. He's got pretty decent articulation and range of motion. Legs go forward and out. And he is an elite. Really dig it. Loving it. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it, yo. So there is Mankind. And even his tie has little WWE logos. Well, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? All right. There is number 10. 10. All right. Number... Ooh, this is tough. This is a tough one. Actually, I have 2 tag teams on here. So I guess I could add one more guy in here. I guess I could, if I would. And I should. I'll go with this guy. Yeah. We'll figure it out when I get there. Actually, I'll go with him next. I'll go with this guy next. Number 9 is Scotty Too Hottie. That's right. Hopefully we get Grandmaster Sexy. Grandmaster Sexy. Sexy. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that garbage. But, I mean, Scotty Too Hottie is looking great. I think the only thing that he's really missing here is to get rid of this plasticky crap jersey here. But it's not as bad as some of the others, like the arm gapping issue here. It sits a little bit more natural as far as his arms, the way they sit. He looks a little bit more natural in this plastic crap than normal. It says Too Hottie on the back. The hat is removable, so you can pop that off. And look at that hair. Oh my god. That is hilarious. The glasses are removable. The pants look really good. Nice yellow and gray and black fatigue pants. And then we have the, the sneakers right there. Looks really good. Everything really crisp and clean on this figure. Really do enjoy this figure a lot. And I'm glad that we finally got him. What was it? Last year, I think we got him. So I'm pretty happy with it. Or was it this year? I don't know. One of those years. Anyway, so pretty happy with those two so far. So there. Hopefully we get Grandmaster Sexy. We can finish that off. And yeah, I need to get Rikishi. What the? Okay. Number 888. Ooh, this is tough. This is a tough one. I'm going to go by quality here, not by how badly I wanted a figure to. This is tough. This is really tough. All right, I'm going to go with number 8. And there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me here on this, but he doesn't really come with much as far as I'm concerned. He should have, I don't know. I mean, there's not really much that he needed to come with, but I'm going to go with Defining Moments, Chris Jericho with the Undisputed World Championship belts, I should say. The United belts. But it's a really, don't get me wrong, this is a really good figure. It is very highly sought after as far as anticipation goes. But really, as far as his attire goes, there's not a whole lot to it. It is accurate. It did look good. It does look good, I should say, not did. It says Jericho on that boot, and then Jericho on this boot. Looks really good. Very solid. Love the face sculpt. That face sculpt looks fantastic. One of the better Chris Jericho face sculpts as far as I'm concerned. I would say it's probably one of my favorites overall. I like that they actually put red in his hair because he did have those like kind of red highlight, whatever you want to call them, tips or whatever. And they do continue on to the front of him where his hair is right there. Even the little, let me focus again. Even the little black hair tie is painted, which is very nice. And like I said, I really do prefer, I think, this face sculpt over the majority of the other ones. Like the List of Jericho one just doesn't look like him. It kind of looks like someone cosplaying as him, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully we get an updated long-haired version of him. That would be really nice. And I need to start showing the face more. There's like lack of light in here now. Damn it. Can't win either way. So he is number 8. And I think that's within reason. It's pretty good. And I probably could have put him higher up the list over a couple people, but I have to go by accuracy, quality of the figure, sculpting too, and he's kind of basic besides the titles, you know what I mean? The head sculpt looks great, don't get me wrong. He does come with the shoulder pad, or the elbow pad, which is proper. He does come with knee pads, which is a good thing, thank God. Okay, so next I will go with, and this is, like I said, overall quality, what the figure came with. I'm going to go with number 7 now. I'm going to go with the Defining Moments Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure. He came with exactly what he needed, and I passed on all the other wrestling attire Steve Austin's in the past. So this was a really big deal for me as far as getting a Stone Cold Steve Austin, because I didn't have one before. All the other ones had like jean shorts and jeans, and I'm like, no, I want his wrestling attire. A wrestler needs to look like a wrestler in his wrestling attire. It's cool that they have that offered as well as like an exclusive or like the Hall of Fame edition one. But I kept passing on him. I was like, no, I need him in his wrestling attire. That's all I need. So he looks really good. I would think that if I have to gripe about something, his tattoo is a little bit too large. I remember for a fact that his tattoo was not as large as this. It didn't take up almost his whole calf, the length of his calf. It was a little bit smaller, I believe. He does come with the double knee braces, but you could take those off, and I'm glad they didn't give us the red versions, because no thank you. Black versions, perfect. You could also take these off, so if you want to take those off and go with a 97 version or a 96 version where he didn't have any knee braces, you could simply just take this vest off, and that's the good thing about Stone Cold Steve Austin, is that he pretty much was almost the same attire except for the damn knee braces. So, but it's good that you can take these off. It's not too much of a hassle, to be honest with you. The back of the attire looks really good, just a Stone Cold with the skull, kind of like a metal skull with red eyes. Looks really good, crisp and clean. He does come with the smoking skull belt, and he came with, I'm pretty sure he came with the regular WWE title, and he came, what else did he come? He came with like 4 titles, I think. I have him double. I bought doubles of him just in case something happens to this. I have a backup Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he came with a whole gang of titles. I can't remember every specific one. I think he came with the Winged Eagle belt also, but really good figure. I would say underrated. The face sculpt is one of my favorites. It just looks like an angry, annoyed Stone Cold Steve Austin. I really like it. So there's number 7. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7. Perfect. Number 6, I'm gonna have to go with. Ooh, this is really tough. I really like this figure a lot, and I'm so hoping we get the rest of this this faction. It's D'Lo Brown, man. I love this action figure. I love the chest protector. It is removable, which is really good. I didn't have a chance to go. I didn't get a chance to give you guys a review of him, so I'm gonna kind of do it right here. I really like the articulation. The range of motion on him is fantastic. Definitely thumbs up for that. The detail on his, as far as his thighs go, let me just line that up for you. Looks really good for the Nation of Domination version of D'Lo. I think the face sculpt is spot on. I'm really happy that we're getting a D'Lo Brown. We got a D'Lo Brown action figure, and I'm so glad that we got this chest protector too, because he had it for the majority of his career, to be honest with you. I thought he was a really good, very talented, very underutilized European champion and Intercontinental champion. So, I mean, I think he actually held both titles all at once. Kind of very similar to maybe the next guy on the list. I don't know. But it would be cool to get a Val Venus, so I can do displays with Val Venus and D'Lo Brown fighting each other like they did in SummerSlam of 1998. So that would be really cool. I would really enjoy that very much so. So D'Lo Brown, he is number 6, and he did come with the European Championship, but I had to steal it away from him just to have somebody else hold it. So there is number 6 on the list. Number 5, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty here. And, man, this is tough. This is really, really tough. So we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Nitty-gritty here. This is tough. I'm going to have to do this next. I'm going to have to do him next because he just didn't come the way I wanted him to, which is a shame because I was hoping that this Shawn Michaels, which actually does have, I want to say, this is the best, quote me, the best Shawn Michaels as far as accuracy goes and just overall looks goes. That face sculpt is the best Shawn Michaels face sculpt out of any of the others. I would say it's better than the 97 Hell in the Cell Shawn Michaels. It's better than all the lame pulled back hair. It's even better than the 92 Shawn Michaels. So I would definitely put this up there as far as the best face sculpt. And they even did the braids this is actually one of my favorite Shawn Michaels figures, period, the WrestleMania 14. I loved his attire. It's nice to see that we got a red attire for him finally, and in a elite form. It looks great. I really like this attire. He was just missing the knee pads, and I actually gave him knee pads off of, who was that? One of the Brain Busters I think it was Tully Blanchard. I gave him those knee pads. The reds don't really match up too well. It's close, but I also got these little decals, and I just kind of super glued those on. So he is complete now. He did come with the proper boot decals as well, and the proper boots. Yeah, so it looks good. And this is actually the version that does not have the belly button hair, which was a variant for this, which is a little bit more rare to find. But I really like this figure. The details on the back, it says, what does it say? It says Degeneration X, HBK, with the X logo on the rear end. Looks really good. Solid. Good placement for all the broken hearts on his attire. I kind of wish that this DX HBK logo on his gloves here was a little bit larger, but that's not a big deal. So there is number 5. All right, number 4. I think I know where I'm going here with this. Number 4, we're going to go with a tag team, right? What tag team could it be, ODC? Well, it's Welcome to Dudleyville. That's right! I love this set. It is such a good set. I love Devon. I mean, these guys are just the right height. They look great. The only thing they didn't come with was the tag titles, but I'm not going to hate on it too much. I love that these are actually sculpted onto the body and not some plastic garbage that we got with other figures where it should have been cloth. I would actually prefer that they do sculpted t-shirts as opposed to the plasticky crap shirts. I hate those plastic shirts so much. It's like either do sculpting or do cloth. So I love these two. They look great. On the back it says Dudleyville 3D, and this is Dudley Boys on Devon. It says get the tables. So this just works out so well, and I really love them. I know that this might actually be their more recent attire, but I use them. I mean, you can pretty much use them with the Attitude Era. So I'm really happy with these guys. Maybe we'll get their debut attire, which would be pretty cool. But these work just as well if you really want to nitpick about it. Sorry, it says, my hands are in the way. It says 3D on each boot. The tattoos came out very well done. Very happy about those. This is not focusing the way I want it to. There we go. So all the tattoos look great on them. Very solid. Awesome. The glasses are removable, obviously. And so there is number 4. All right, number 3. Oh, boy. This is, like I said, a tough one. This is really tough. Oh, I might have to get someone else. Hold on a minute. Hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen. This guy was a fix-up, but he might be on here as well. Am I missing anyone else from the Attitude Era on here? Okay, no. Okay. Anywho, back to the... All right, so number 3. This is tough. I'm going to have to go with Defining Moments Kurt Angle. I mean, this was it's very sought after as far as anticipation went. He looks the part. He looks great. I would say one of the best recent figures that have been released as far as defining moments go. Really happy with the way that this turned out. He looks fantastic. Actually, was this entrance great? I can't remember. I think it's defining moments. No, this was entrance greats. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, he did not come with the Eurocontinental belts. Sorry about that if I was a little inaccurate there, but I'm just, like I said, shooting from the hip. Anyway, I gave him D'Lo's European belt, and then I had an extra Intercontinental belt. So I had to give him both belts since he held them at the same time. I love that the gold medals here are separate and they're not sculpted together, which is a nice touch. So we actually get some added bonuses there. The elbow pads are the right color. Thank you very much. The knee pads look great. They're the right kind. I'm glad they didn't give us those ugly, big, bulky ones. Excuse me. The boots are just regular white boots, but that's what he wore. The back even has his tattoo on the back. And this is what I love most about wrestling figures, is how accurate, except for maybe the new Chris Jericho, because they can't do it due to copyrights, but how accurate all the tattoos are. They all look fantastic. It's so well detailed. So there's Kurt Angle. I'm pretty sure it was entrance grades. God, I am so off my game today. Usually I come with I got a better flow, but there's no flow today, man. Suck. Anyway, okay. Next up, I just gave it away. You saw it. Anyway, next up, number 2 is the New Age Outlaws. And they definitely need to re-release these guys. I know they did it in a battle pack, but those are basic figures, and it was their more updated look. This is the Attitude Era, Road Dogg and Badass Billy Gunn. It's too bad that the back of the figure didn't say Mr. Ass, but oh well, no big deal there. I loved it. I love these figures. I wish they would have came out in an Elite 2-pack, which maybe they will down the road, but the DX logos on his boots, the Road Dogg's logos on the side, it just looks so damn good. So damn good. And these guys go for a higher price, so and they're becoming a little bit more sought after, but I had to give them the tag team titles. They were pretty much dominant over the tag team titles for a few years, I want to say, and one of the winningest tag teams in WWE history. So, Road Dogg, the only thing that I really don't like I said, this ugly, it looks like he's bloated, like he ate too much for dinner. But I love the hat. The hat is fine. I don't mind the hat. You can take the hat off and you can take a look at the head. Looks really good. It's just so well done. I really love this tag team. And then Billy Gunn comes with the bandana that is removable and that silly face. But there's number 2, the New Age Outlaws. And number 1, can you guess who number 1 is? Can you guess who it is? Who could it be? And like I said, this isn't based on my favorite character. This is just quality in the figure. And one is actually a fix-up, so he'll be like an honorable mention. Actually, I'm going to show him first. This is an honorable mention, and might not be the same character, but it is an honorable mention. It was a fix-up that I actually did on a showcase video, so you can go back and check that out. It is the Undertaker that was released with the wrong body. It was the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. But I ended up giving him this jacket, which is very reminiscent of his 97 World Championship title run. And then I gave him the basic, purple? I think it was the purple attire Undertaker head from SummerSlam. And then the elbow pads, I think I showed it in the whole video. The elbow pads I gave him from the basic figure as well. The only thing that I think he's missing, let me see if I can get this off. The only thing I really think he's missing, and here's the attire underneath. That is the proper, you can't see shit. Let me get some light in here. Oh, that's almost too much light. No, that's not going to help. I need light coming from underneath. Anyway, the attire underneath is his proper attire. There we go. You can see it now. The gray markings on the attire, and then on the legs, it's got his Undertaker logos on each leg. And this really wasn't his Ministry of Darkness look. It's like I said, it's more of his 97 championship run where he had the teardrop. So that's what I think of when I think of the Ministry of Darkness Toys R Us exclusive Undertaker. He had the wrong head on. I don't think he wore that head with this attire. So this is the better route to go. And definitely you want to pick up this robe. I guess I'll just call it a robe. It's not necessarily a jacket. So there's the honorable mention. And the number 1, I mean, come on. How can you beat this? And this guy doesn't really go for much. It is... I did give him the WWF title. It is the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. Whether you get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one, or you get the Defining Moments one, which I think I prefer the Defining Moments one better, even though the San Diego Comic-Con's got kind of pretty cool paint apps. This one I really do like a lot. He goes for dirt cheap, not much. He comes with this awesome cloth cape, which I don't like. Cloth? Are you kidding me, bro? You kidding me? Anyway, I love cloth capes, and I really dig all of the detail on him as far as the kind of like leathery, kind of almost chainmail armor for his vest, and then you've got all the nice paint apps for the rivets, and sorry, I'm so far away from the camera, I don't know why. All the rivets and everything look really good on him. The face sculpt is on point. On friggin' point. I love this figure. It's one of my favorite wrestling figures, period. The elbow pads are accurate. The gloves look great. They're not those stupid MMA gloves that he had. They didn't reuse those. They actually gave him normal-looking Undertaker gloves. That was the other issue with this guy, the honorable mention, is that he had the MMA gloves. So I had to swap those hands out also. What else? Yeah, the logos look really good on him on the sides. This was actually one of my favorite looks for The Undertaker, period. And the boots. Look at those boots, man. They're so well sculpted. Look at that. If it'll focus. And if I can get some proper light in here. But look at those boots. Those boots are dope. And they are painted kind of like a dark charcoal grayish. Maybe that's why it's having trouble focusing right now. And my lighting is shit right now. I should get some lighting down here. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But I just love this figure. So there is my top 10. I don't want to go on any longer than I have to here. We're at 37 minutes right now. Holy shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed that top 10 who was it? WWE Attitude Era action figures. That was a lot of fun to do. I'll probably go to we'll do the new generation next, because there's a lot of good ones in with the new generation figures. So many good ones. I'm just looking at, I've already picked out 5 of my favorites already. What do you say about that? What do you say about that, Oreo? What do you think about that? He's wagging his tail. That means it's a thumbs up. All right, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, please. That helps me a lot. Subscribe if you haven't to. Also, hit the notification bell. That helps me out a lot as far as content goes, and having you guys get the content as fast as possible into your inbox. So give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a thumbs down, that's cool too. But let me know how I can improve my content. That's always helpful. And yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.